So let's do some fascial maneuvers today, and we are going to do the two fascial maneuvers that will help to release and relieve you of the headaches. So these maneuvers are very effective in not only reducing the tension in the head, but it will also help to open up your ears, your jaw, your tension in the face, and your entire body. It promotes and the feeling of calmness in your entire body. So when you feel much relaxed in your body, you are also feeling relaxed and relieved of the emotional overwhelm. So let's do the palette swipe first. So palette swipe is one of the most powerful facial maneuver to relieve the tension in your head, neck, jaw, and basically in your entire face, and the zone 1, which is your neck and the head. So it will open up your breathe. It will help to improve the breathing function, and it will make you feel more calmer in the head. It also readjusts those cranial bones and realigns the C1 C2 at the base of your skull, which can get compressed over time due to sitting for long periods of time, or due to lack of movement, or due to inappropriate, or due to posture issues. So let's do the palette swipe first and we'll see the changes. So palette swipe, we begin doing the palette swipe by swiping the palette on the roof of the mouth, that is the palette of our mouth. We are going to swipe from right to left with a right thumb 6 times, and we are also going to advance it by turning the head to the right. As we swipe from right to left, we are going to turn the head to the right. So we are swiping from right, going to the left, and turning the head to the right. So we are going to do this 6 times. Now let's start it. So stand with our feet shoulders width apart, and you can, if you have balance issues, you can so make your feet wider. Just cross your right feet over the left feet. We do this in totally twisted as well. So cross your right feet over the left feet. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in, that is pull in your belly button to the spine, or push your belly button to the spine, or hold your sex organs up. It can also be like holding your pee up. So now stand straight and your spine is straight now. Right hand goes on the left shoulder and left hand on the right shoulder like this. So we are holding ourselves like this. Now bring your right hand out and with the thumb swipe 6 times from the roof of your mouth, on the palate of your mouth, from right to left 6 times, and we are going to turn our head to the right when we go to the left with our thumb. So let's do it together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now slowly unwind and walk in a figure 8 to integrate the changes that we just did in our body and in our head. So by walking in a figure 8, we are locking the changes that we just did, and we do not allow our body to go back into the tension patterns. So notice the changes after doing the palette swipe. You'll feel much more relaxed in your head. I can see that my brain and my head clearing up. So this is very effective for reducing and the tension in the head, which will also help to relieve you of the headaches. So you will also feel, as you feel relaxation in your head, you notice that you might feel a popping in your ears, or you can hear much better, and your jaw also releases with this. So and your neck releases with this, which also releases your hip. So because everything in our body is connected with fascia. Fascia holds every single organ in the body, and the entire system of the body is and the organs that have the fascia weaving in and around the organs. So the fascia is just connecting everything and holding everything in place. So this is what you will feel after the palette swipe. So do it every day. You can do it every day. You can do it even seated, if you do not have space, or if you cannot stand and do it, you can do it seated and any time of the day, and you just feel that sensation of calmness in your head and your entire body coming back to peace. Now let's get into the another maneuver that will also help to reduce the headaches. That is the liver and the gallbladder reset. So this is a special reset which we do for the liver and the gallbladder. This has so much of connection with your head. So let's see what the gallbladder does first. First of all, gallbladder is an organ which is very neatly tucked in the liver. It releases the bile for digestion. So gallbladder meridians are running from your head to your ears down to your trapezius and scapula, which goes down into your legs, and which will go down into your toes. That is your fourth and the fifth toes, in between the fourth and the fifth toes. So the gallbladder meridian is a very dominant meridian of the body, and what gallbladder does is not just the function in the digestion and releasing the enzymes and everything, but it is also it has a lot to do with storing your emotions like the resentment and or guilt. So when you do the gallbladder reset, it helps you to relieve that overwhelming emotion of guilt or resentment. Now the liver. Liver is a very powerful organ in the body which is detoxifying your blood. It is using the enzymes to metabolize the drugs in your body. So not only just detoxification, but liver also stores emotion. It stores your anger, rage, frustration, whether you get irritated by anything, somebody said something to you, and that emotion is just stored and you're not able to express itself, and those emotions stored in your body and our organs store it inside the fascia, and everything is so much piling up in your body, bottling up those emotions, and once you feel like you want to burst out. So when you do the liver reset is very essential for releasing those emotions of anger, frustration, or rage. Also, if you have a less active liver, it can cause digestive issues, and you will feel fatigue after eating. If you have an overactive liver, it can cause stomach aches, bloating, and it will also decrease the immune function. So let's do the liver and the gallbladder reset. Okay, now we stand with the feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now we are going to place our left hand first on the traps. You can place it like this on the traps, or you can place it one hand or your thumb on the side of the neck, just connecting, and the other and the hand at the back of the neck. You can place it like this to keep that connection with our left hand. With the right hand, you're going to find your liver just beneath the sternum, and that is the rib cage. So just below the rib cage, 2 inches to the right, you are going to find, when you press in, you will feel a lot more sensitivity, or if you have tenderness over there, you will find your gallbladder there just below the rib cage. So we use the fingertips of our right hand, just press in with your fingertips of our right hand, and we are going to twist the skin to make a thumbs up. So we are twisting the fascia, that is the skin. Now hold it in place, and you're going to engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Slowly turn your head to the left and your body to the right. Now maintain that grip with your right hand. So breathe in through the mouth first. Breathe in through the mouth. Out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Allow your body to release those emotions, and with every exhale, allow your body to soften. Now breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now slowly come back to center and unwind. Shake out your hands and let's walk. So we are going to walk in a figure eight again to integrate the changes. If you have more space, you can make a bigger figure eight pattern, or you can just sway from side to side in one spot to lock the changes. Notice how you feel calmer in your head and in your body, because I'm already feeling so much calmness in my head, and I'm feeling that relaxation and that emotional settlement. You'll feel your emotions have come at peace. So this is very effective for reducing the bloating as well as the headaches. So try this and do the gallbladder reset in the morning when you get up, and you can do it at night before you go to sleep. So it helps you come back into your body and relaxes your emotions and the all the stress in your body. So it helps to unwind and it will help you sleep much better. So this was the liver and the gallbladder reset. Now we are going to do one more for reset for relieving the headache, which is not only going to relax your brain and relieve the tension in your head and reduce the headaches, but also it will have you'll open up your jaw, your ears, your sinuses, and those blockages in your neck and the tension in the neck, and also your feet. So everything that is connecting your ears has an effect on your shoulder, with your hips, with your feet. So if you have an off shoulder, you have a hip problem. If you have a hip problem, you have a shoulder problem. Then simultaneously you will have a neck problem, which will lead to a problem in your ankles and your feet. So let's do the double ear pull now. So double ear pull is very powerful. It is a very powerful fascial maneuver which you can do every single day to see the changes, and the changes are very significant and very prominent. So let's get into the maneuver. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Pull your belly button to your spine or pull your sex organs up. Now with the thumbs, you're going to watch out for your nails if you have long nails. So you're going to place the thumb of the both hands into your ear, into the ears, inside the ear, and you're going to grab your ears with your entire hand. And let's make it a lot easier. Let's not do that. Let's get into the